Hey everyone, what's going on? It is episode 2 of Big Jiggly Questions. That was one of your guys' ideas for a name. I just called it Ask Panda because I stole it from AnyLad because that's what YouTubers do, right? Steal all their ideas. Just kidding. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. You guys gave me a bunch of questions on Twitter to answer. Too many, honestly. Not that I'm saying to not submit any questions, but there's just so many to go through, it's hard to pick out just enough for a video. Or else if I did all of them, it'd be like 2 hours long, so that's not going to happen. So I'm going to start off with a couple questions. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you in about 3 seconds. Alright, so Alicia asks, what made you start a YouTube channel, and what did, fuck me and my Alicia asks, Alicia asks, what made you start your YouTube channel, and did you think you would get this many subs? By the way, love you. No, I did not expect to get this many subs, really, ever. It started off just as something to do. I moved to Florida from Ohio about 5 years ago, and just had nothing to do. You know, I would work, but I didn't really have any friends. I hadn't met anybody, and then I hurt my ankle, so I didn't work at all. I just sat around the house for like 2 months because I was recovering, so... it started off as just something to do. It was a hobby. I was watching streams on Twitch. When it first became Twitch, it was Justin TV. Then I made Twitch for the games. Met some people, networked through them. Ernest Lee, he actually works for Twitch now. Started my channel then. Did I ever think I'd get to this size? No, of course not. I think as you're getting 200 views a video and you're thinking this is the greatest thing in the world, a sizable channel isn't really the only thing on your mind. You're just imagining like, wow, we've gotten to this point. So, no, I really didn't. And, appreciate it. Love you guys too. It means a lot to me that you guys all stick around and watch my videos, so thank you. Banana Man wants to know, do I have a brother that teaches? Not that I'm aware of, because I don't have a brother that I'm aware of. So, maybe? Ask him, I don't know. Tell him to call me. I miss you, brother. It's been a long time. Always. I've never... Okay. Kinsey wants to know, what game series would you have to say is your favorite out of all the games that you've played? Now, I'm assuming this is asking me what I've played just in general, not what I've uploaded. And I had to think about this because I read these questions and I made the screenshots a couple days ago, but I really want to say Golden Sun. I've never played a series of games. I think there's only 2 of them that I've played. There might only be 2. I think they were rumoring a 3rd one not too long ago, but maybe it didn't happen. But never enjoyed games as thoroughly as I have with those. Now, towards the end of the 2nd one, I felt like, I kind of just want this to be over. It got a little repetitive, but... as far as like the story and like the gameplay and just how good it looks for, you know, a GBA game, I think is fantastic. I always enjoyed that series. Sort of like that top-down RPG, early Final Fantasy style, are always been some of my favorite games. So that'd be my favorite series, I'd have to say. My favorite game is still Resident Evil 4, but there's some questionable games in that series, so I'd say Golden Sun's probably the most solid? Yeah, let's go with that. Wolf Gaming wants to know, have you ever had or considered having homosexual relations with I Am Wildcat? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Really? Really? You think I wouldn't? You think I haven't had those thoughts? Fuck you. Alright, Nate wants to know if, speaking hypothetically of course, he were a Cillier? Why do you guys watch me? If he were a serial killer, how would I make my way towards your home? Well, see, you take I-75 south, and then you get off at the X... Raining Marshmallows wants to know, what is my dream car? I actually kind of had this conversation with Tyler earlier, imagine that. A guy that cares more about cars than his channel. I mean, if it were to come down to 2 cars that I could reasonably buy, like what are things that would be my dream? Like, have this, not just like, oh, a false hope. I would say either a Jaguar F-Type RS, because it's fucking beautiful, or an M5, BMW M5. It's a toss-up between the M6 4-door, which is like a 4-door version of a 2-door car that's based off a 4-door car. I don't fucking get it. The Grand Coupe, I think they call it. It's fucking cool, but it'd be tossed between that. Either a white F-Type with black wheels, or an M5. Just blacked out totally. So, toss-up between those 2 for sure. Devin wants to know, what type of music do I listen to? I could spend all day talking about music, honestly. It's probably one of the things I'm most passionate about. So, as opposed to me just telling you guys, I'm actually going to put some Spotify links in the description for playlists. I do a playlist every year of like my favorite songs that have come out that year. So I have one for 2015 and 2016 that I'm working on, and then I can also probably go through and set up my 2014 and 2013 as well from my iTunes and just make a playlist on Spotify. But I'll just show you. There's lots of stuff. I mean, rap, hip-hop, electronic, indie, folk, rock, pop, everything. So I'll give you a taste of everything, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you like those links. I'll share them up. Okay, Alyssa asks, how do you feel to have almost 300k subs? How are you doing? P.S. I love you, and I love meeting you at PAX. Hi, Alyssa. Good to see you again. Saw you a lot. Keep drawing, by the way. I really liked your stuff. I think we all did. It was awesome to meet you and sign all your stuff. So, how do I feel to be at almost 300k subs? It's incredible. That's almost 1/3 which is crazy to me. It's crazy to think that not even 6 months ago I was not even halfway there to 300, and now I'm just trucking along. It's all thanks to you, of course, that everybody just stuck around with me after my time of being away and has supported me since I've come back, and I've got nothing but love. It means so much, so it feels absolutely great, and hope to meet you again soon at another PAX or something, Alyssa. It'd be cool. So take care. Good seeing you again. Tristan Castro asks this question, and I don't quite understand, but I'm going to answer it anyway. He asks, what's your favorite animal? Can you take a guess? Tristan? Can you guess? Yeah, that's why I named it Panda. Alright, Destiny asked me a good question. I know I don't know, so I want all of your guys' responses in the comments. Whether you want to comment or not, you're going to comment on this one because I want to know. She wants to know, what is the name of your fan base? I haven't thought of one. I don't want to just call you guys my subs or my viewers. It's like every YouTuber has a fandom or a group has a fandom. So, what do you guys want to be called? What's a good name? The Bamboo Crew? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I haven't thought of a name for, I don't want to say you all. It's fair just to say we're all a bunch of pandas, but if I want you guys to comment and tell me what you think. If there's some sort of fandom that I don't know about that has a title, because I want to know. Well, what do I call you? The Bamboo Crew, the Pandas. What do you think, Destiny? You tell me. You guys tell me. What do you want to be called? What do you already call yourself that I unknowingly just have no idea about? So I want to know. Pandas is fun. Julie wants to know: Do you dance crazy when no one is looking? So Doug, also known as Mariah? I'm confused. What's my favorite 90s grunge album? I'm not going to say Nirvana. I'm either going to say Bush, 16 Stone, or Alice in Chains, let's say Dirt. Is that fair enough? Do any of you even remember 90s grunge? That'd be a good thing to revisit, some Soundgarden. I want to listen to Alice in Chains now. Thanks for that question. Bringing back my childhood here. Yeah, definitely those two. Nirvana's great, but not my fave. Hunter wants to know who was the first YouTuber to help me get this far. Now, that's a toss-up because it all kind of happened around the same time, but the person I would say I would attribute the most of my success to for even getting started would be my friend Shannon. Her name, or alias, is Shenanigans. I met her through Ernest Lee on one of his streams, which I was talking about in one of the earlier questions. She helped me out by utilizing theater mode and her PVR and sending me footage. So I would get a gameplay in Call of Duty. She would record it on her PVR and then send it to me via Dropbox, and then I would download it and then commentate over it. You know, back when the videos were just commentaries. So if she had never done that, I probably never would have gotten started. I can thank Renee, or Lol Renee, whatever you guys want to call her. I bought my HD PVR from her. I've known her for 5 years. My buddy Ben, he shouted me out a long time ago. He got me to my first 1,000 subscribers, which was a huge milestone for me. And then, of course, all the guys. You know, Evan and Tyler were the first two I ever met out of the group. Vanoss messaged me personally and said, hey, do you want to play with me and this other guy? This goofy, tall-ass glasses guy. like, sure. I mean, you guys both look crazy like me, so let's do it. And here we are, all in a group together still, being stupid and screaming like we always have, so. It's hard to say who would be the first one. It all happened within a couple of months of one another. But I think it's all just as equally important to me. They're all important to me equally, because without any of them I wouldn't be here, so. Good question, thank you, I like that one. And then Alina, is it Alina? Alina? I'm sorry, let me know the pronunciation, because I'm gonna butcher it, I'm sure. But she wants to know a very important question, which is if she ever gets into serious trouble, can she hide in between my chins? I mean, sure. I'm gonna charge rent, though. I mean, you can't just stay in there for free. I mean, look at these. That's prime real estate! You can't just stay in there for free? What the fuck? Do you think this is some sort of, like, shelter? Some soup kitchen? Just hide in my folds and just be okay? Unless there's a natural disaster, then you guys are free to just hang out in there for free. And then Tobias, of course, wants me to just fill his tight hole, big boy. I'm gonna cry.